Welcome, Pyramid Compar. I'm Dan Burrows.
And I'm Brent Wenz.
And today we're in the wonderful city of Holland, here at New Holland Brewing Company. We will be touring the facility, both the distillery and brewery, talking with a couple of the reps here, and hopefully trying some more amazing New Holland products.
Yeah, food.
Hey guys, we're in the Rick House. We want to introduce our brand new friend here, Jake. Jake, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Jake Maddox. I'm the beer brand manager here at New Holland Brewing Company.
Perfect.
Yeah, excellent.
We're going to continue on our tours and
Yeah.
do some tastings. And
Hope you guys enjoy. It packages somewhere around 150 bottles a minute. And it's quite noisy when it operates, but it goes around in a big circle to the point where it comes to here. This is where the cardboard boxes come down, the bottles come around. This is the filler, so where the beer actually gets into the bottle and it gets crowned, the cap on the bottle. This conveyor belt's moving pretty quick. This is like a kind of an area where the bottle's kind of, it'll be full of bottles when the packaging line's running. The conveyor belt's moving, and then goes over there to be packaged into the 4-packs and then dropped into the case boxes and then kind of put onto pallets at the end. We have a little robo palletizer over there. The canning line is a really fancy, newer model that's really efficient. There's a measure of like success when you package beer called dissolved oxygen. It's what you want to try to get that to the lowest number you possibly can. And our DO number is super low on our can line especially. So same story, right? Pallets of cans get loaded on here. They're about the height of from the rollers to the top there, like when they're, I don't see any around here, but they get put on there, travel down that conveyor belt over there, and then come around here to get filled. And this is an amazingly efficient machine, man. This is like a really nice German canning line. It's filled and then packaged into whatever kind of format we're going for, whether it be 19.2 ounces that come in solos, 12-ounce cans come in 6-packs, 16-ounce cans like Emerald come in 4-packs. Speaking of Emerald, these are the foeders in which we ferment it, right? So it's a wood fermented IPA, and so instead of stainless steel, like most beer is done, we do it in these big 240-barrel American oak foeders made in Missouri. They're really beautiful pieces of gear.
How does
we have 3 of them here.
How does the wood compare to the stainless steel for the flavor profile and the?
Wood compared to stainless steel offers a couple things. It has an increased amount of oxygen because wood is porous, whereas stainless steel isn't, right? The flavor of wood offers sometimes more tannins and more like roundness to the character of a beer. It just has a bit more like life to it. The old French saying that je ne sais quoi, sort of like unknown sort of element. It's just different. It's a different way of doing beer, but it's the most ancient and authentic way of making beer. And so we're really proud of these guys. Emerald is the newest part of the Dragon's Milk family. All Dragon's Milk beers, kind of the unifying part of them is that they all touch wood. And they're all very potent, 11% across the board, and either touch bourbon, bourbon-soaked oak, or in this case, an American oak foeder, which is not bourbon-soaked, but still wood fermentation. So
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're really cool, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Dragon's Milk, this is our line for the new D20, which is our new Dungeons and Dragons Year 2. Edition. This rolls out to market next week, and so this is year 2 of working with D&D and Hasbro. This is our 3rd beer, 2nd edition of D20, so 20% alcohol, 22-ounce bottle, basically an Imperial Dragon's Milk. This one has the addition of really expensive and very beautiful vanilla beans in it. Oh boy. So this line here is our wax dipping line, and so we have an army of staff that has been going through. We have 1,900 cases or so of it. A case is 12 bottles. So they dip it in wax here, one at a time. It's a little, it's not melted at the moment, but this machine dips them in wax. And then, it's very messy, as you can tell. and run it through the labeler here, then package it up, and then we have, this will be going out across the country. Next week, it retails for about $50 a bottle, which is, premium price, premium beer. Beautiful beer. Absolutely a stunning piece of liquid art. So that is the end of the process. Now let's go to the beginning of it. So light should turn on automatically.
Oh, can you say that one more time?
This is the brew house. This is the actual like heartbeat of the brewery. Watch your step there. I don't know why the lights aren't coming on. They're usually automatic. But hello, I'm on. Well, anyway, I don't control
They
the.
have a disco ball. That's awesome.
Yeah, So, you got your mash tun, right? This is kind of a lauter tun. It's an old distillery kettle.
Yeah.
And then, up here is where the grain and the water mix. So you can see the size of this. It's, pretty good sized mash tun.
Oh yeah.
So we do.
I don't want to drop it.
Yeah, it'd be a good thing not to drop.
I got the best shot I could, guys.
Like I mentioned earlier, Dragon's Milk is the beer that keeps the lights on around here, and we're really grateful for that. But there are plenty of other amazing. Can I leave that there? Plenty of other amazing beers we make. Just Dragon's Milk is the one we're best known for. It's pretty well automated. We have a team of about 6 brewers that do shifts. We're operating about 5 days a week here. Sorry, it's kind of dark. Probably tough to get good video content in here, isn't it? Mind your step down here. So of course, after we make the wort, you got to ferment it, right? Here's kind of our fermentation area here. Oh wow!
Jeez.
So these are, you can tell a fermenter from a bright tank. Fermenters all have conical bottoms on them. This is a pasteurizing machine right here. So we have this bank of fermenters, and we have in here more of them. Kind of run that way.
Holy. Okay.
And then
Wow.
more this way. So a lot of stainless steel.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty fun. A lot of stuff to clean,
Yeah.
Watch your head here, fellas. All right. So over this way is kind of, a brewery is a pretty simple process. You make wort, you ferment it, it turns into beer, you package it. That's kind of the whole show. Yep. The more elegant part is how you do those steps, right? In this case, Dragon's Milk really happens right around here. So Dragon's Milk is a beer that is an imperial stout. It's 11%. It's brewed like a standard beer, right? But brewed to a certain alcohol level. At that point, it's aged in bourbon casks, bourbon barrels, right? That are either first or second use bourbon barrels. That happens right here. And so when they're filling Dragon's Milk or emptying the barrels, it all happens right here. There'll be pallets of barrels, 4 on a pallet. And there'll be either beer going in or beer coming out. And the beer going in or coming out is coming from this tank, the one you saw outside with the dragon on the outside of it. That's the bottom of it right there. And so this is kind of the Dragon's Milk production area right here. So all these tanks are filled with, if it's a blend, then it's the blend that's done here, and or if it's going into it, it's all being filled here. Watch your step on the tines there.
Thank you.
Man. And then ultimately, watch your step here too. It goes into the cellar. Uh-oh. Come on in. So this is the Dragon's Milk cellar.
My goodness.
Each barrel is about 52 gallons. So the word barrel has several different meanings in terms of it's actually being a physical barrel, or in brewing, a barrel is a measurement of the volume of liquid. A barrel in brewing terms is 31.5 gallons. So a big keg is a half barrel, what they say, or a sixth barrel. These physical barrels are 52 gallons. So they hold about a barrel and a half inside of a barrel. So we use the word barrel often, and oftentimes means different things in the same sentence, right?
Oh.
So a batch of Dragon's Milk is 400 barrels of beer, liquid barrels. That is one row of what you see here. Maybe better perspective from the side here.
Yeah.
So see how far back it
Way
goes?
It goes way back.
Right? So the beer will sit in these bourbon casks for about 100 days. And it's taken out, carbonated, packaged, and sold. So that's how it's organized here, is by batch, by row. Each one is a new batch of beer.
Is it hard to get a consistent product, or do you enjoy the differences in each barrel?
There are subtle variations, which is kind of the benefit of doing it in this large of a scale.
Yeah.
You can blend a lot easier. But
okay.
there are batch differences, as any beer would have. You know, we have a pretty aggressive taste panel system here, where we taste everything like twice a week. Okay. And so every Dragon's Milk is tested before it goes into the market.
I might need a new job, guys.
Huh?
I might need a new job.
It's actually twice a week. And one of my favorite times of my day is taste panel. So there's different ones in here, right? In addition to Dragon's Milk Stout, we have Tales of Gold, which is a golden ale. We also have Crimson Keep, which is a red ale. And so usually they're listed here. This is Triple Mash. We release early in the year next year. That's an 18%.
Yeah, we reviewed that one.
We've had that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is next year's Triple Mash right here.
Yeah.
The next batch of coconut rum, the one you guys tried, we're releasing it again in December. That's
Okay.
here, and also over there. So that is another 1,400 cases of beer that we're releasing. That sold out really quickly in the first batch. Made it again.
Yeah, we don't know why.
It was good. It came out pretty good.
We thoroughly enjoyed
is
it.
Crimson Keep, that red ale I was mentioning to you, and Gold, or TOG. This is all Tales of Gold. Tales of Gold. So yeah, and here's more of the rum. You know, these are all first juice rum barrels from Antigua, I want to say.
Okay.
Finished product here, waiting to be packaged. It looks like. You know, some of our other best-selling beers are Tangerine Space Machine. After Dragon's Milk, TSM, as we call it, is our best-selling of our more traditional.
We tried that at Fish Fry. My cousin brought one.
Yeah.
Because, hey, someone left this at my house. Thought you guys would want this.
Oh,
They're like, perfect.
Good family member there. Tales of Gold looks like this in the packaging format, and of course, Dragon's Milk looks like that. Let's see, what do we have over here? More different beer. Here's more D20 ready to go out to market. That's fully waxed, packaged up, ready to go. Our canned cocktails, the Mai Tai version right there. TSM, various other things. This is all kind of like lab stuff that we, you know, after a beer is packaged, we taste it often in different conditions, either kept at cellar temp like this, or we have an area where we warm it up, an incubator, so we can kind of taste how it would taste in an accelerated aging idea. So, you know, oatmeal cookie is our current reserve. We have s'mores. We had the coconut rum, coffee chocolate, and of course the moneymaker, the bread and butter, the company, Dragon's Milk, various batches. Yeah.
That's one I've never seen. The Mocha Mint.
That is, that's old. Let's see, that was from 2023.
Yeah.
We haven't made that since, and no plans to bring it back
Missed
yet.
that one.
Let's keep on keeping on.
All right.
Guys, have any questions about this whole area?
No.
I think, yeah, you were doing
right,
a really
cool.
good job thoroughly.
The only thing we have to say is you got to do the strawberry gin smash by itself.
I'll pass that along. You know, we have a whole new canned cocktail called, one we already made called Lake Life, which is going through a remodel. It'll be released next spring as a whole new brand. This is kind of just like stuff waiting to go into packaging, you know, empty cans ready to be put on the canning line. These are spent barrels that either go to make barrel pieces for like smoking, or sent back to Kentucky to be refired. This is the distillery. Oh, here, it's open. Look at that.
Hey.
Usually it's locked.
Maybe they knew we were coming.
Well, they did, which is why we'll have the Rick House next.
Yeah, that's great.
Most lights are on like automatic switches. I don't know where it is. At least the light's on over here. So the distillery, again, I can't speak to the exact specificities of it, but it was the first distillery to open after Prohibition in Michigan. The still right there, which is kind of like hemmed in by stairs, was from the 1920s.
Oh, wow.
We still use it. It's a really efficient, little distillery we have here. So we make, whiskey, bourbon, rum, vodka, gin, canned cocktails, a few other like little, ready to serve cocktails, RTSs. But yeah, very simple pot still, not a column still.
Yep.
So every batch is a little different. So we're gonna,
Yeah,
you want, feel free to want to get any, feel free to head up there and.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, find your step.
Yeah. I just want to get a good shot of that.
Walleye rum's one of our favorite ryes.
Oh, good. I have some for you to try when we finish.
This is really cool, guys.
Walking around.
And there's a walleye run. That is excellent. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's fun, especially when they're operating it. The smell of a brewery is something special. The aromas of bread. That's a really beautiful aroma. But when you're operating a still, it's a whole different, whole different vibe, man. These are freshly filled. It feels like. So our bottling line for all the spirits is here. Pretty straightforward. Fill, cap, label, package. The part of the D&D collaboration is a whiskey aged in mead casks, which we did last year. This is next year's coming out. Let me get a bit more in the light here. This is just waiting on the wax dipping, but this is year 2 of the mead cask, which is a really beautiful.
That's the one we've been anticipating.
Yeah.
Really beautiful product. This comes out.
Let me get on the other side, get some more light.
This comes out November 8th.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
But it'll have a wax seal on it when it's all said and done. In fact, I think.
All right, we gotta remember to set
Yeah.
a reminder on the calendar for
Yeah.
November 8th.
Yeah, you'll see.
Like, I don't care if I gotta take a day off of work.
You'll see it advertised. I'm sure. I guarantee your algorithm intersects with ours a little bit here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a bottle over here open somewhere. Here it is, unfiltered. I'll take it over to the office where I have some glasses so we can try it.
Okay, great.
Unfiltered, straight out of the cask.
Oh, boy. Our favorite. This is a really cool complex here.
Yeah, we own the founder, Brett Vanderkamp, started this company almost 30 years ago. 30 years ago in 2 years. And got some stuff to taste with you.
Great.
Why don't you guys grab those glasses right there? A lot of product. Come on in.
Man.
We're in the Rick House.
All right, my distiller left these out so we can taste a couple barrel samples here. So we have, a lot of different products here. This was recently organized by one of our amazing staff members because, over the 20 years we've been distilling, which is our 20th year doing it, there's been a lot of different products that have been made. And so now it's kind of roughly organized into a uniform way. Origin Maple will be coming out later this year, aged in a cask that had maple syrup, which is what this is. We have different types of, like this is a barrel-aged gin that's kind of hanging out there. Rye. In here, you can usually see what stuff is listed on the label itself. We have a whiskey we're working on with Michigan corn.
Oh.
There is an agricultural credit you can get from the state for using a certain volume of Michigan-grown product. So we're exploring that. So that's probably, I don't know how many hundreds of barrels of Michigan corn whiskey. Yeah, this is like, unaged or unoaked stuff like Mai Tai rum, orange bitters that's steeping up there, as you can see. Different kind of stuff we have kind of working. Triple mash hearts for distilling. Rum. A lot of gin, it's all just gin in there. So yeah, it's a lot of products, Let's open a barrel and have a little drink.
Oh, twist my arm.
Let's see what dates we have here. None of these are dated, but I think that's 2020, 20L. That's July 20. So this is 5-year-old. Yeah, 5-year-old bourbon. Pick a barrel.
Ooh.
Do you want to do 80, 90, 90?
You picked. I picked the last barrel pick.
Yeah, but it was really good.
I know.
Let's do this one.
This one.
I'm just random guess.
Oh, drop it in there. It's all right. All right, got your glasses. Mind bringing your glass over?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me cheers you.
Absolutely.
Who needs to go to Kentucky?
Yeah,
fellas.
exactly. Cheers. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is obviously 120 proof barrel strength. Not to be, messed around with.
I would have guessed a little higher.
Well, it was 120 in here, but it was 120 going into the cask. And in the course of 5 years.
5 years, so it's
Yeah.
probably closer to 1.
Yeah, it would have changed. The Angel share.
It's very good.
It's very good. That is the same quality I expect out of New Holland.
Yeah, got a good team of distillers and brewers.
I mean, every product we've tried so far. I
Yeah, we really.
mean, if you can get 2 IPA haters to like an IPA,
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, very warm, isn't it?
It's very warm. It's good.
Yeah, warm and fuzzy on the inside.
man, that is.
The oldest thing we're gonna have in here, let's see, we have we do a 10-year release every year. Well, most stuff we do, all the origin, the base origin's all 5-year. Walleye is 7. And we're getting up there on some older stuff. We have some Dragon's Milk around there that is like 15
Oh wow.
years old. And I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but the 10-year origin that we release retails for like $300.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty pricey. Yeah. Grateful I can just come in here and enjoy some straight out of the barrel,
Oh, wow.
That's a perk
What do we
for
have?
sure.
It is a perk, yeah. I appreciate the drinkers that are willing to spend a good amount of money for quality product. It's a significant expense, and we're grateful for them to obviously pay our salaries. But if you don't want any more, just feel free to toss it. It'll dissolve. Let's try one more while we're here.
Okay.
Let's go with the exact opposite. Let's go over here.
What was the other one we tried? Oh, the 10-year malted dry.
Yeah, the 10-year.
Yeah.
That was
The 10-year single malt, not malted dry.
Yeah, single malt.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
That was so good.
It's weird just throwing away whiskey though. When you put
know,
it
right?
on the floor, it's like
It's all part of the aroma in here.
it is, right?
It's like after we're done filming.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got all these after drinking beers. Gotta finish them.
Yeah, see, this one's a little softer.
Isn't it fun? Barrel to
I
barrel.
love
This
it.
This is the same batch.
One of the most fun things about it. It's every barrel's a little different.
Yeah. We do single barrel picks for some organizations and like retailers. They'll come in here and taste through a dozen of these and pick one. And we'll bottle it up. And there's I don't know how many bottles come in a barrel.
Preachy.
Yeah. It's fun though. It's fun for people to do. We have one.
done.
There's this. It's a hunting app called Onyx. Onyx.
Onyx hunting. Yeah. I
That,
use it often.
that's our next one.
Okay.
We'll be one with them. We have a party for them, the Holland Pub, on November 10th.
Very cool.
So they have their own single barrel coming out.
Yeah, I use their app a lot.
Seems to be pretty popular.
Yeah, I'm curious on that. We actually reviewed a bottle of that. So
Yeah, the
It'd be
single
good to
malt
see.
is malted barley. And then I brought 3 different single barrels of Origin toasted, D, B, and E. So these were released, I think, 2 weeks ago. And so each one of them is a little different, as we obviously taste through a couple of different barrels. We call this one Sweater Weather, so all these like fall vibes of apples and cream soda. I forget what these other 2 were, but these are all barrel proof single barrels and then finished in toasted oak. the extra finishing is something that I think has begun to like be a part of our brand. Is like what we do after it spends 5 to 7 or 10 years in charred oak. What do we do after that? In this case, toasted oak or mead casks, or we have some coming out in cerise barrels, which is like a French cherry liqueur. A lot of fun things.
Sounds amazing.
We're launching a new kind of membership program called Dragon's Keep later this year, which is a membership program for kind of the ultra beer and whiskey enthusiast. And so you join and you basically get a custom bottle and 2 custom bottles of a whiskey per year and 2 custom Dragon's Milk variants that no one else can get. The first one is cerise for whiskey, and I took those same cerise barrels, put Dragon's Milk into it. And we're going to add, I believe we're going to add almond. So it'd be cherry almond Dragon's Milk, which would be really fun and delicious. And then we also have the unfiltered mead cask that I stole from our distiller, Pete, which I have to return later, or else he'll not be happy with me. I showed you earlier, by the way, the mead cask. This is the packaging that'll be coming in.
That's very cool.
Which is pretty fun. So opens up like this, and it comes with a custom dragon pour spout.
Nice.
Which is really cool. And so, yeah, that's really distinct, unique little piece right there. Of course, we worked with Dungeons and Dragons, all the official, markings and stuff. But it's really pretty packaging, I think.
Yeah.
And nice little, all of it.
Beautiful.
This was last year's version of the same thing. We have here little tassels on it and everything. And when we released D20, certain amounts come in a dice tower. I don't know if you guys ever played Dungeons and Dragons before. But this is the packaging for. We have about 1,000 bottles that'll come in this. It retails, I think, 150, and it comes with like
D20
different dice that are kind of like custom
That
dice.
is so cool.
With a little fun little dice
bag.
bag and everything.
Oh man.
So yeah, it's kind of
It's a lot of fun.
a fun deal. And this was different last year than it is this year because it's a different dragon, a different sort of like design
That's
for it.
fun. Putting that on Dan's Christmas list.
Yeah, this will be out. It will sell out.
Oh yeah.
We have it available on a wait list online, and I think we're already on a wait list for that, which is pretty cool.
Great.
Just what you want,
Yeah.
It's great to make product. It's even better when you can sell it out and,
Before you even
pay all of
have
our
it.
bills.
Yeah.
Where do you guys want to start?
Oh, gee. What do you think, Dan? I'll let you pick. I picked the barrel, so.
I think we'd try that mead cask.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Going to start off with the. So this is freaking delicious. So
What don't you make that's delicious?
again, aged.
The nose is fantastic too.
Right. 5 years aged in charred white oak, and then finished for about, I think it's 6 months in a mead cask. So you can smell it out the bat there. It smells kind of like honey.
Yeah.
We do a honey version of Origin that we bought a big bulk purchase of honey and we put it into barrels just to kind of see like what does barrel aged honey taste like. And then it's like after that we took that honey out and we made mead out of it. Then we put whiskey back into the barrels and and just kind of keep reusing the product in different ways, try to maximize our return on investment.
I mean, honey is no small investment.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Honey's expensive, so we've used it multiple times and ways, different beers, different products. We have mead like on tap on dragonsmilk.com. Those are shipped out of Washington, D.C., where it's legal to ship intrastate. So yeah, anything you buy online, you can buy most of our beers online and almost all of our products. We can't ship to every state because every state is a little different, but we can to most. This will be fun. Try it side by side.
Absolutely.
Well, not side by side. I only have one
right.
cup for you.
Well, that's okay.
Man.
We'll just remember what the first one tastes like.
Well, this will be fun. This has been sitting in a bottle for an extra year.
Fresh crack too.
That is so good. We have to get a bigger shovel.
How many shelves can you even fit in your house?
1, 2, 3.
Gotta have a positive attitude.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we got
Go to
6.
Menards and get all the Metro racks.
Oh, we got 6 shelves of just Michigan stuff.
All right. Wow. Let's compare. What do you think between the two?
They're really close.
Yeah, it should be.
Really consistent.
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same recipe.
Yeah. I mean, the fresh crack, you're going to get a little more ethanol, but the flavor profile's there.
I'm realizing on this bottle here, we only did 1,500 bottles of it. So pretty small. And it has a fancy tassel, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right. Yeah.
You know, fancier the better.
Those are both so good.
It's fun to work around all this stuff, you know, the time and patience it takes for good bourbon and good whiskey to come to maturity and to, I mentioned Lake Life earlier, right there behind you.
Yeah.
Those are the can proofs for next year.
Oh, cool.
We're changing around Lake Life, kind of rebranding it as, you know, there's a big movement in the canned cocktail world. It's better for you type of things, you know, where you really monitor and advertise the calories or zero added sugar, ZAS, as they say. And so there's 4 different varieties. There's 4 different cans there. And those all come out in the spring of next year as our sort of rebranded Lake Life day drinks. So pretty fun. Look for those on Meyer picked them all up.
Preview, guys.
So
Just so happens we both live on lakes.
Yeah, we do.
good.
We're lake guys.
yeah. Well, you know, this is, you know, the seltzer market is very, you know, it's not my jam, but it is many people's jam.
Yeah,
E, D, then E.
I can't remember which toasted barrel we have.
I don't remember.
We don't have any 2025.
No.
I love the toasted finish. I think that's really fun, and I don't know how like prevalent it is, like distilleries doing this, but so yeah, I'm forgetting kind of the exact what makes all 3 of these different, but they're really the same batch,
Same recipe.
Yeah, just different barrel picks, B, D, and E. You know, it's tricky trying to find continual like ways to keep the bourbon ultra enthusiast engaged and wanting to come out for events and, you know, pick up a bottle. I think these retail for around $80 a bottle or so. Like, how do you keep them engaged? How do you get them to come back? And so single barrel picks are one, right? You know, finishes are another. The toasted finish, the maple, the honey, all those things, you know, and then it's our job in the marketing department to be like, how do we advertise this well in a way that, you know, people actually show up for it. And so far so good. Like when we released this at Grand Rapids, we had people waiting in line like at 7 a.m. for it, which is remarkable. Like, why would someone wait for like 3 hours in a line? But you do
we were thinking about it.
Barbecue, you know.
I can't remember why we weren't in line.
No, that was for that one.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was for the
Oregon.
last year's D&D release.
Oh, good, you got some. So you've had this.
No, we didn't.
We were going to, but then we checked what the wait time was on the line for it.
Yeah, it just it didn't happen. But
Yeah, well, you know,
I can believe it. It's
the thing about, you know, D&D. It's obviously my job, and like it's my brand is to run the D&D. The world of Dungeons and Dragons is, you know, a wild world. 50 million fans worldwide.
Oh yeah.
it's incredible.
This, by the way, is the finished wax version of the
that's very
D20,
cool.
so it's really pretty, you know. But you know, there's something about, like, you know, craft beer. Some would say like reached a plateau. And last year, I don't know if you guys were aware, but more breweries closed than opened last year for the first time ever. Well, first time since the 80s. And so, you know, it was really smart of our leadership team to start to reach out to, you know, expand the aperture of our audience. Who else can we talk to? You know, craft beer people are enthusiasts. Bourbon drinkers are enthusiasts. Gamers are enthusiasts. And so, like, finding a way to talk to them and, you know, bring them into our fold.
Yeah, that's a big market. D&D, Magic the Gathering, a couple of them.
Girls.
2025
Yeah, that
sherry
sherry's
cask.
really coming through.
You know, I don't know the last time I tried a sherry just by itself. So I wish I had a better, like, you know, better descriptor for what it is that we're tasting here.
Yeah.
You get, if we do a podcast all about beer, you'd have me at my like best.
Right,
but, you know,
We need to.
This is not my area of expertise.
We could definitely do that. So
You know, we can talk about Dragon's Milk, talk about Emerald,
We
Triple
definitely,
Mash.
that should be something we schedule.
yeah,
Just do something about beer. 'Cause we got to start doing more breweries and beer. We love Dragon's Milk. I mean,
it's
we keep going back and forth on what our ranking system is for Dragon's Milk.
oatmeal cookie.
Nope. Toasted rum, s'mores, Oatmeal cookies.
See, we don't always
No,
agree.
no.
Our palates don't always agree.
Madcap coffee one.
Madcap coffee is
Then oatmeal
really
cookie.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We could
oatmeal-
talk about Dragon's Milk all day.
Yeah, I can't decide if I like s'mores or the Madcap coffee one better.
They're both really good.
Toasted coconut rum is my.
That's a good one. Well, like I said, it'll be coming out again the second week of December. It'll be our next batch of that.
We gotta stop by Rishi's.
Yeah.
It'll be
Hey guys, it's the next day. I was editing the video and realized, hey, we never filmed an outro. We were in the tasting room with Jake, and we just realized, I looked up and noticed the camera was dead, and I didn't know when it died. But we had an amazing time. I mean, we learned so much more about New Holland. I mean, I can't thank Jake enough and everyone at New Holland for the opportunity we had to come and see the facility. It was a lot bigger than I anticipated. Looking at it from the outside, I was like, okay. But when you get inside, it just keeps going and going and going. You know, we learned a lot more about the brewery side and the distillery side. Brewery stuff we're trying to get more into. So we will be working with Jake more. He is the beer brand manager for New Holland. So we are going to be working more with him, do some more exclusive stuff just about their beer line. But, you know, one of the really cool things was learning how the Emerald IPA is fermented, because it's barrel fermented, and seeing those wooden tanks. I mean, those are a work of art. But it was so cool. You know, we got to see the rick house and learn. I mean, the rick house was amazing, but then seeing all the barrels of Dragon's Milk and how they have that organized, and some of the stuff they have coming up is going to be amazing. So keep your eyes out for that. We will definitely be posting any new releases they have. I mean, we just love the brand New Holland. You know, the more and more we get into it, the more we fall in love with them. I mean, the quality of their product and, you know, the love they have for their products is just amazing. But, you know, again, we just want to thank Jake and everyone from New Holland for inviting us and having us and allowing this opportunity to share these amazing Michigan spirits and beers with you. So you got to make sure you get out, support your local retailers, go to their tasting rooms, and show New Holland some love. I mean, right now I'm sipping on a 10-year single malt that they sent us. It's one of my favorites. But they have a huge, I mean, their canned cocktail lineup is great. The beers are great. Whiskeys, bourbons are great. We got a few other things we got to try from on the other spirit side. But everything we've had is amazing. So from here at Pure Michigan Pour, happy pours, guys.